Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to my review. This is the Beretta PX4 Storm CO2 powered pellet pistol with blowback action. To start with, I'm just going to show you the content of the box and what you get for your money. Inside the box you get the pistol and a set of instructions. Just tells you how to operate the gun and all the rest of the usual stuff you'd find in any instruction manual. They retail in the UK for 150 quid or thereabouts. Here's a few facts about the PX4. It weighs 710 grams and overall length is 190 millimeters. It takes 12 gram CO2 caps, which are responsible for powering the blowback system as well as the projection of the pellets. You get roughly 64 usable shots from a CO2 cap, which works out at about 4 full mags. During these 64 shots at the high end, you should expect to see a muzzle velocity of 120 meters or 400 feet per second if you prefer, and a muzzle energy of 3 joules, or if you prefer 2.5 foot-pounds. Umarex advised the danger zone on this pistol is anything up to 366 meters, which I do doubt, but we'll give them credit for that. Its features: it's obviously a full-size replica of the real PX4. It has all the markings and features of the real PX4 with the exception of the manual safety catch, which is located here. And it's borrowed from another of Umarex's pistols, and it also has the obvious markings that you'd expect to find on an air gun. So it says it's made by Umarex. The fact that it's 177 cal, don't know if you can see that. Just try and get the camera to focus. Yeah. As I say, all the usual markings that you'd expect to find. It even has the ejector port cut out on it as well, which reveals the insides, which is nice. When the safety's on, the hammer won't remain back because obviously it's in the safety feature. It's a full ambidextrous stock to hold. It has a great feel, but the manual safety can only be operated on the right side of the pistol. The majority of the pistol is made of metal, which is the barrel, the trigger guard, the slide, the safety catch, the CO2 housing inside here. I'll just show you how to get into that. And that's where the CO2 capture goes into. All that's made of metal. Yeah, and then the rest is a plastic composite. The trigger is a single and double stage trigger that has a nice wide blade that is seated about halfway along the guard, so it's in a nice position for you to get good purchase on it. It's also responsible for indexing the next pellet from the rotary mag. The process is smooth and hardly noticeable, where not a lot of effort is required to complete the pull. Just demonstrate it. Safety off. This gun's not loaded and there isn't any CO2 in it, okay? This is obviously the double action, and then single action. And as I say, it's got a really nice pull to it. It's not too difficult, so you don't find yourself being pulled off target while you're trying to place your aim. The mag is an 8-shot rotary mag that is double-sided, which giving you a total of 16 shots. Obviously you put 8 in this one, spin it round, fill it up, put 8 in that one, and you're good to go with 8 shots then. There's an indicator on it that tells you which way it's supposed to go into the gun, which is helpful because it's easy to forget. A couple of features about the mag: it loads up 177 pellets and 4.5mm BBs, but you're advised to use dome-shaped pellets that are clean and polished to avoid jams and etc. Moving on to the barrel. The barrel is made from steel and is rifled along its whole 114mm of length. So you should be advised not to use BBs, as this will damage the rifling over time. The barrel is free floating like all Berettas are, and is encased in a plastic cover to protect from scratching and from the elements. Just about see where the barrel is, and obviously the fact that it's encased in like a plastic tube. I wouldn't quite call it a shroud, but it's encased just to protect it from scratches and stuff like that, right? Has a Picatinny rail for adding laser dots and a tactical torch and everything, obviously along the bottom. The sights, both front and rear, are fixed and all line up. All line-up points have a white dot, so you can obviously get quick target acquisition. There you go. There's a powerful blowback action on this gun. The first couple of shots from it, it's more powerful, and then it kind of levels out. And I say each time you pull it, you fire off a shot, you get a good kick. So the CO2 is definitely doing its job there. To finish, in my opinion, the pros are the majority of the pistol is made of metal, so adds to the realism. The blowback action is powerful. Its safety must be operated with two hands. It's got nice authentic markings on it that replicate the real PX4. Mag is double-sided, and you also get a nice resting point for when your finger's off the trigger, and you find yourself pushing into that, which kind of encourages you to keep it there, obviously, so that you don't keep your finger on the trigger while you're not ready to shoot. The cons, unfortunately, some of the pistol is plastic. The hammer, for example, the mag port could do with more about it, I believe. If you look there, obviously the magazine goes into the bottom of the gun, and it just kind of sits there open. So once you push it in, that's basically where it stops and finishes up. I find that a bit finicky, it's not quite such a polished effect, but it's nice, it still works and features. To gas the pistol up can be a bit long-winded. You have to basically take this off, turn this round, wind that back, put a CO2 in, wind it up, twist that back round, put this back in. I don't know, some people might say I'm just being picky, other people might say, yeah, it is quite long-winded. I feel it is. And also the safety catch isn't ambidextrous, it can only be operated from the right side of the gun. I think it's a nice touch when you can operate it from both sides. Safety should be accessible from both sides in my opinion, but that is my opinion. A few screws, grub screws and pins and stuff have been a bit left bare. Show you what I mean. Like that one's visible, that is. On the other side you've got the same problem, in my opinion. That one there, and there's also one across the top right there. But again, I'm just being picky. It's a nice tidy pistol. It's nice to look at and it's nice to use. But overall, I think it's a great pistol for the price with great features. It sits in a unique niche in the market, whereas to say if you want an air pistol that shoots pellets and is semi-auto and also has blowback action, you only have a few to choose from, 3 of which I believe, the Beretta PX4 Storm, the Gammo PT85 and the Umrix Desert Eagle. But the Eagle slide does not blow back fully, but that's obviously another matter. Basically you get like a slide bit here, that bit comes back, but the rest of the slide stays still, and it reveals a rotary shot magazine here, and that's just not to my liking. I'm also going to make a video next showing some range time with the pistol, and we'll also demonstrate the process of loading up the mag and gassing up the pistol. Thanks very much for watching my review. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.